feel like no matter what you do, and you're just not seen. Like you don't feel seen by people. The people you love, strangers, they misjudge you, they misunderstand you, you feel misunderstood in your entire life, and you just don't freaking get it. You think that you're pretty like cool, awesome, like okay person, the very least. And this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is and how you can be more seen, okay, in who you are, and how to shift this all together. This is the energy of really knowing that when someone looks at you, okay, when someone looks at you, so when someone sees you, they don't see you, they see them. When they look into your eyes, what does your eye reflect back to them? Their reflection. Do you notice that? Do you notice that when you like look into someone's eyes, and what do you see? You see you. Try it. Be aware of it, and you'll understand. There's the code in this reality. Everything is a code. Everything is written. People see their reflections. They don't see you. So whatever they project, they see. But for someone to project something out, you need to have it. Meaning, if someone looks at you and they see hate, and they see ugliness, and they see negativities, and they see all these crazy things, it's because they have that within themselves, and they're literally seeing their shadows being projected out onto you. So you cannot take that personally. By knowing this, you won't. But at the same time, when someone looks into your eyes, your beautiful eyes, and they see possibilities, and they see goodness, and they see beautiful things, it's because they recognize that these things within them. You feel me? You can only see what you want to see. People see what they want to see. Like, that's the whole, what's it called? The bias? What is it called? Bias something. What's it called? Confirmation bias. Is that what's it called? Confirmation bias. It's like you see what you want to see. Okay? You can look at this and you're like, oh, what a beautiful, peaceful, tranquil place. And you'll see that. But at the same time, someone can be like, oh, it's so not well kept, or there's so many mosquitoes. Oh, what a inconvenient to be out in nature. You're going to see that. You know what I mean? So you have to understand, people can only meet you where they're at. And what that means that people don't meet you, they meet themselves through you. Oh, maybe. They meet themselves through you. People don't see you, they see themselves. They see reflections. They see their light and they see their shadow. So sometimes you get to be someone's light and it feels good and fuzzy. They're like, oh, you're so wonderful. But sometimes you're their shadow, sorry. And the thing is, you're perfectly fine. You can be a freaking like Mother Teresa, like you can be like Jesus out here. You can be like the most, whatever person of the light. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because it's not about you. It's about you being a mirror, reflecting back. You see, the mirror reflecting back to the people who looks at you. And the truth is, we are all mirrors. We are all mirrors. You're looking at me right now. I'm not really me. I'm your mirror. I'm reflecting something back to you, whether it's a knowing, whether it's a confirmation, whether it's, whatever it comes up for you. I'm a mirror. And I love this saying. I don't know who said it, but I read it somewhere. It's or maybe I said it. I don't know anymore. It doesn't even matter who said it. It's everyone is your teacher, whether you accept them or not. Everyone is your teacher. Everyone is your teacher, whether you accept them as your teacher or not. Everyone is showing you something about yourself, whether you want to see it or not. So it's so easy to say, F this person, they suck, and judge. When you judge somebody, you're judging yourself. When someone triggers the F out of you, it's because they are your divine teacher. They're showing you your shadow. You know, sometimes you don't really know why you're so triggered by someone, the way they are, the way they speak, what they wear, how they live their life. It has nothing to do with you, by the way. It has nothing to do with you. But you're so judgmental about it, okay? So take notice when that happens. It's because they're reflecting something of the shadow within you. Like maybe you really wish you could dress however the F you want, and you see this freaking person dressing like up for no occasion, and you're like, oh, who does she think she is? Who does he think he is? But the thing is, there's that deep shadow part of you, okay, that wish you could. Maybe not even exactly the same, but like you wish you could. Like, I don't want to wear these suits and tie, and look at these freaking mofo wearing whatever the F they want, okay? It's like that. You have to have a very high level of awareness and consciousness. What if you're watching this right now? That means that you are at that frequency to receive that. Not everyone can have this conversation. Not everyone gets this, but you do. What does it say about you? That you're tapped into this reality. And this reality is all codes. This matrix is all halls of mirrors. Okay, this is the Maya world. It's halls of mirrors. There's only the one consciousness. Everything else is reflections of the one consciousness. That's why we're having these experiences. And we can only have this experience through interacting, through seeing ourselves through each other. So that's why we have to recognize the God within other people. Some people, they come into your life and they teach you resilience. They teach you empathy. They teach you how to stand up for yourself. Because, you know, they are narcissists or whatever, you know. It's like, it's because you need to learn those lessons. So instead of hating on someone and seeing them as separate, you have to see that they're a vessel of God. Without these karma, these karmic, right, lessons, you cannot do your dharma. You cannot do your soul purpose. You cannot fulfill the things that you're here to fulfill, your soul mission. So you have to meet karmic people. You have to interact with negative people, toxic people, okay? And the more you interact with a lot of them, and it seems like it's just everywhere, it's because you haven't learned a lesson. So instead of seeing the people as people, you have to ask yourself, what's the lesson? So this is why once you integrate the lesson, these wonderful teachers, they disappear. You don't need that lesson anymore. And then you meet wonderful people instead. It's like, breathe until the next thing you need to learn. It doesn't end, okay? It doesn't end. That's why it keeps going. So you see, if you have trouble feeling seen, feeling understood, it's because you look to someone as a separate entity to understand you. But you have to see the mirror. Where do you not accept yourself? Where do you not see yourself? Okay? And you can also ask them, where do they not see themselves, right? How do they can only meet you where they're at. So instead of focusing all your energies and all your co-creative and manifestation power onto them, other people, just know, just like know it and put in your subconscious, okay, I know that, I know this. People can only meet me where I'm at. And then you focus on you. You focus on cultivating love and peace and acceptance and harmony and all these beautiful things within you. And because of that, you're going to see yourself more clearly, and you're going to meet more pleasant mirrors, you know, of people who see that in you, because you see it within yourself. If you see it within yourself, you'll see it in other people too, right? That's why they say self-love is the foundation. If you really want love in your life, you have to. Like someone can be here, you know, you can say, oh, wow, so peaceful, right? But if they're not at peace, they're not going to see and experience the freedom. Be like, oh, so nice. Okay, I'm on the phone now. I'm answering these text messages now. I'm so stressed now. It's a state of being. It's how you choose to live. It's something you cultivate. It's not about circumstance. You know, we all have things to do. We all have things that we have to deal with. We all have things that breaks our heart. Okay, no one's life is perfect or whatever. But it's how we choose to look at that. That's our consciousness level. That's our choice. That's our freedom of choice. That's our free will. So it's like, someone, it's like, that meme or that picture of like two people standing or sitting in a bus, and one looks out that window and the other one looks out the other window, and one sees like, doom and gloom, and one's like, what a brand new day. It's that. It's like when you see the rain, are you the type to dance in the rain? Or are you the type to be like, oh my God, my hair, I can't, this doom and gloom. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the circumstance. Someone can born into poverty and just like accept that and like hate it themselves and hate their life and saying, well, I can't be anything else. While another person can be born into poverty, even worse, and they turn their life around and master wealth building and master, being a motivation for the next generation, changing their entire lineage. Because I don't accept that. You know what I mean? This is you. You're listening to what I'm sharing right now is because you're ready. You're ready to fully step into your next level consciousness. I'm here to remind you and activate this remembrance within you. You already know this. You're expanding into more of it, and this is a confirmation that you are. If you're seeing me, it's a confirmation that you are. You're ready to let go of the pain. You're ready to let go of the projection. You're ready to let go of the desperation that this specific person needs to love me. This specific person needs to understand me, needs to validate me, needs to see me, or else I feel worthless, or I feel sad, or whatever. You have to understand this truth. Everything is a reflection. People meet you where they're at, only. Okay? And this will need repetition. I want you to write this down. Comment below. People only meet you where they're at. Everything is a projection. Everything's a mirror. We're in the halls of mirrors. So the next time you find yourself, whether judging someone or seeing positive something in someone, just really think about it. Just really take a moment to think about it. What is in you that sees that light within someone? What is in you that sees, why are they talking like that? Why are they saying that? Why are they dressing like that? Who are you to tell someone how to do their life? It has nothing to do with you. It's only because someone told you how you should live your life and you agreed to it subconsciously. And you're used to that programming. That's why you're projecting it out. But if you allow yourself to be free, no one is gonna, you're not gonna judge anyone. It's like if you go, this is the example I usually tell my students, especially when I teach people how to be online or share their soul purpose and using social media and stuff like that, is if you ask your mom or your parents or whoever, your conservative family members, okay, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Should I do it? I'm gonna quit my job and do this music thing or be a YouTuber or be whatever thing because I know this is what I'm meant to do. They're gonna be like, I advise against because it doesn't feel safe. It sounds like you're being reckless, you're being crazy. Okay, not everyone's gonna say that, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, some people, they don't get it. They're gonna say that. But if you ask a successful YouTuber, if you ask a successful business musician, someone who do what you want to do and they made it, they're gonna say yes, absolutely, absolutely follow your dream, absolutely follow your goals, absolutely follow your vision. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing. It's like if someone doesn't understand that there are many ways of living in prosperity and freedom and abundance and peace and happiness and living in an alternative life, they're gonna judge you for it. They're gonna inject fear onto you because they don't get it. They only see fear. They only see recklessness. But if you see someone who lives a freedom lifestyle, who following his or her soul purpose, who made it, who found success they're not going to advise against it because they know that's the truth. So there's no point. You see, there's no point of wanting approval or acceptance or confirmation or whatever from anyone else except your inner God, except your higher self. Because the code is know thyself. And once you know yourself, you know your path, you're tapped into your divine blueprint. You expand into that. You're going to experience heaven on earth. And it is going to be something activated within you that you're going to have to share it. It's like once you figure out the code of life, you just share it. It's a natural, innate thing. It's a true heart desire thing. Like everything I have experienced in my life and I know to be true. You know, I used to work 9 to 5 at a cubicle, you know, doing Excel, you know, like all these spreadsheets. But I know in my heart I'm a very creative person. I wasn't even, you know, awake or whatever spiritually at that time. But I just feel like there was a calling that tells me that I'm meant to do something. And everyone thought I was crazy for quitting a stable job. When I started my YouTube channel, my mom was advising against it. And she would literally come in while I film my YouTube. And she's like, what the F are you doing? You know? And I would cry and get my heart broken and all of that. But you see, later on, when I have my successes, she created a YouTube channel. She asked me how to create one. All the people who didn't get what I was doing, all of a sudden they're like, Tina, teach me. I'd love to pay you, teach me, show me. You know what I mean? And because I came the other side, I realized that there's like so many possibilities. We live in an infinite possibilities. That's why it's my duty and it's my life path to share everything I know with you. You know, if you're in my Seen, Heard, and Felt weekly coaching, literally, you can ask anything. I share everything with you. Because it's my purpose to help you see yourself clearly, be seen, heard, and felt for all of you, and that's the code. That's what I'm here to do. If you resonate with this, you know, subscribe to the channel, like this video. That signals to me that resonates with you. I love to know what comes up for you, what you know to be true, your experiences, your wisdom, your love. I love to read the comments. And like I said, I have a weekly coaching called Seen, Heard, and Felt, where if you feel called to be seen, heard, and felt in a big way as your true, authentic self in this lifetime, and meet your soul people, your soul audience, and be really seen for you. Not some fake up, dolled up robot version, but the true version of you. Info's down below, as well as other things you can find. My free Awakened community, where we all mingle, and I have extra resources for you. Remember that you came here to know yourself, to know God, to know the truth of this reality. Don't blame people. Don't hate on people. Don't judge people. And just see what are they reflecting back to you. Ask God. Everyone is God in disguise. Okay? Everyone is you in disguise. Okay? So take the codes, take the lessons, say thank you, teacher. Okay? When you comment below, thank you, teacher, to the person that you are triggered by. Okay? It's like, thank you. All right, guys. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much. I can't wait to connect with you, read your comments, welcome you in my community. I'll see you in the next one.